All right, shalom, shalom. Brother Tyler Doc coming back with another lesson, Lord willing, to edifying to the hopefully elect. Before I do that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Oculus, pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth and all truth, sincerity, and intelligence. All right, man, I just want to get into this article. It's the first time I've seen this. I haven't read this. Been like this is the first time I read this article. But it came out. They had a earthquake in Turkey, right? Massive earthquake that killed thousands, man. And then soon after that, right, you had another earthquake that struck Turkey, man. So one a smart person would think that, hey, this is something other than, this is bigger than ourselves here, man. This is something that's going on here, and we think it's Esau on the left hand side, but it's still orchestrated through, the Lord. You see, so I'm gonna just read a little bit of this article, and get some scriptures. It says, magnitude 6.3 aftershock strikes southern Turkey, killing 3, injuring hundreds. 2 weeks after massive quake killed thousands. You see, so this is 2 weeks after you had an earthquake in the same place that killed thousands. And I looked it up to see how many people died. It says the latest earthquake came as officials from Turkey and Syria said the death toll from the 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck 2 weeks ago has reached 46,957 total, with 41,156 in Turkey and 5,801 in Syria. All right, and that's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of people for, like right now. But really and truly, that's really ain't got nothing on what the Lord is, he's planning on doing. You see, it ain't got nothing on what the Lord gonna do, man. This is just a small fraction, of what the Lord is gonna do, here in America, man. Okay, but people here in America, they see that going on over there, and they still at a comfortable state here in America. It's like, well, that's over there. Things like that happens over there, even though you got earthquakes that have happened here in America, but not on the scale, of what you're gonna see, because the Lord said He's gonna visit this place with earthquakes. Okay, so let's go back to the article. It says, a magnitude 6.3 aftershock struck southern Turkey Monday, killing at least 3 people and injuring hundreds more, according to the Turkish and Syrian officials. 2 weeks after a massive earthquake killed tens of thousands of people in both countries. The quake struck Turkey's southern Hatay province near the Syrian border. Turkey's Disaster Emergency Management Agency said Monday. The quake's epicenter was in the province's Difne district. Turkish Interior Minister, I'm not even going to try to say that, said Monday, adding that there have been 26 aftershocks since. Turkish officials say at least 3 people were killed and 294 people were injured following Monday's aftershock. The city of Antakya in the country's southern Hatay province, 3 men were trapped with the building. So 3 men were trapped when a building that had survived the initial quake 2 weeks ago collapsed, according to their relative. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Man, look at this whoredom right here, bro. And this is why the Lord is gonna destroy this place, man. Okay? Look at this shit, man. Look at the daughters of Zion, bro. That's why the Lord's gonna do this, man. This is why the Lord, is gonna do this to this place, man. Okay? Hundreds of rescuers worked into the early hours of Tuesday morning trying to reach the men, some falling asleep on the rubble next to fires to stay warm, as others endured freezing conditions to shift heavy rubble. You see, this is disaster, man. Okay? It says in northwestern Syria, more than 130 people were injured in Monday's quake, which caused a number of other buildings to collapse. The White Helmets Volunteer Rescue Group said, "Our teams are working to take the injured to the hospital, inspect the affected villages and towns, and remove rubble to open roads for ambulances," the White Helmets said. And this is like the little graph, what we got going on here. Okay. See, because it says light, moderate, strong, very strong, severe. Look at this. This is February 20th. This is very, very severe right here, man. So this is actually yesterday. You know, this one right here was yesterday, but the sixth, right, was right here, 7.8, tens of thousands, right, 7.5, right. Look at this, man. The United States Geological Survey initially reported the quake as being of magnitude 6.4 as depth of 10 kilometers before revising it down to 6.3. Now, I want to look something up right quick. Let me see. It was something that said that American officials, like you had people that got out of Turkey before this earthquake had happened. What a coincidence that they left Turkey before this happened. I can't find it. Wouldn't know the words to type in. Nah, wouldn't know the words to type in. But yeah, man, this is the earthquake that the Lord brought up on this place, man. It says Monday's earthquake following the deadly magnitude 7.8 earthquake on February 6th that left more than 46,000 people dead in Turkey and in Syria. You see, you know, this is the doing of the Lord, man. Okay. It says the earthquake in Turkey is one of the deadliest this century. Here's why. Thousands of people have died, and tens of thousands of others were injured by the devastating earthquakes that rocked Turkey and Syria on Monday. See, and the reason why, that this is significant because this is in the scriptures, man. Okay, the Lord didn't say that He was going to visit America with just earthquakes. He's going to visit the world. Okay, and the Lord and this is the Lord doing it, man. Because when you go to Amos 3:8, it says, no, I'm gonna start at 6. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid?" Right? Because back then, in ancient time, whenever you blow a trumpet, that represents what some type of war going on. It says, "Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh had not done it?" You see? So anything that happens in the city, any type of anything happens in the city, Yahweh had done it, man. Isaiah 47. It's not Isaiah 47. Isaiah 45:7, it says, "I form the light. I create darkness. I make peace. I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." So the Lord do these things. See if I can, Samuel, verse 2:6. It says, "Yahweh killeth and maketh alive." Yahweh killeth, right? 2 weeks after massive earthquake killed 10 thousands of people in both countries. So when we go back to the scriptures, it says what? Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. So 2 weeks after the massive earthquake, Yahweh killed 10,000. Salaki. That's just straight up what it is, man. It's like these people ain't giving the Lord his credit, man. It says 2 weeks after the massive earthquake, killed 10, was 2 weeks after Yahweh killed 10,000, tens of thousands of people in both countries. So that's the work of the Lord, man. Okay. And that's just that's the glory, man. That's the glory of the Lord, man, because the Lord is getting sick of these people, man. Okay. It ain't the fact that he's getting sick of these people. The Lord is sick of these people, man. Okay. So the Lord said what back in damn. 1 Samuel 2:8, 2:6, it says, Yahweh killeth and maketh alive, he bring it down to the grave and bring it up. All right. So, the elements, the earth obeys Yahweh, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. The earth obeys the Lord, man. Right? To the T. Because when you read Jeremiah 5:22, it says, Fear ye not me, said Yahweh. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed, matter of fact, let me see if I can get this in the NLT. It says, Have you no respect for me? Why don't you tremble at my presence? I, Yahweh, define the ocean's sandy shoreline as an everlasting boundary that the waters cannot cross. The waves may toss and roar, but they can never pass the boundaries I set. So the earth obeys the Lord, man. So when the Lord spoke this earthquake in existence, it did exactly what it was supposed to do, man. Okay. Let me see. Oh, right there. That's not it. That's not it. Well, that's another one. Words. All right, this is Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word that goeth forth out my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper the thing whereto I sent it. So the Lord spoke the word of this earthquake, and it did exactly what it was supposed to do. It killed as many as people that it was supposed to. Not nothing less, not nothing more. Exactly what it was supposed to. You see? You know? Because this is the Lord's doing, man. Because the Lord is getting ready to show these people mass death, man. Okay, right? And why? This is Second Ezra's. This is Second Ezra's 15. If it ever works, let me just gotta wait for Esau's technology. Come on, man. Oh, that's some bullshit. Just waiting on E. Hold on. Let's see what's gonna work like this. Even the X button. Like, what's really going on? Okay, Esau's technology is failing me right now. Hold on. Let me go get it. All right, this is even though it's not coming up on the screen, it's all right though. This is Second Ezra's chapter 15. Second Ezra 15 and 5. It says, Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And you're about to see the Lord bring the sword, famine, death, you know. See, people think that this is mass death. This is not mass death. You know, this is not death that the Lord's going to bring up. Right? That's just, a fraction of a fraction. Okay, you got damn near 8 billion people in the world. 48,000 is not touching on nothing, man. Okay, and destruction, verse 6. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. So wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth under the rulership of this devil, under the rulership of the so-called white man. That's why the wickedness has polluted the whole earth, man, because he's incapable of ruling the earth in righteousness. Okay, shit, man. Okay, what was this? Okay, Second Ezra 15. All right, fool me. Okay, so I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 7. It says, I will, verse 7 says, Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's right, man. We sigh and cry every day, man, for the wickedness that be done thereof, man. Because if it's going on here, man, and wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, that means it's going on everywhere else. All right. Wickedness has touched the four corners of the earth, man, under the inhabitants of this devil, man. All right. He spread his democracy all over the planet Earth, man, because the scripture says, I believe in that's in Nahum. Nahum 3. It says, uh, let's see. Nah, that's not the one. Let's see. That's the one that. Then what I'll read this. This is Revelations 4:18. It says, For therefore another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all the nations drink of the wine of the wrath of the fornication. So all these nations have drinking from the democracy, of this whore, man. Okay. So his wickedness is touched the four corners of the earth. Okay. So, hey man, the Lord is about to show his power up in here, man. Okay, and you think that's great death, man? You ain't seen nothing yet, because the next chapter, Second Ezra 16 and 18, it says what? Uh, let's see. The beginning. This is Second Ezra 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death. You see, great death. This is what this earthquake isn't really anything. Okay, it says great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils come? Okay, so you see the wars are brewing, man. Okay, you see things are happening, man. All right, you got Biden. His jackass is over there in Ukraine, when you just had this whole plant just blow up in Ohio, man. You just had this whole derailment in Ohio, man. You know, so it's just that people are seeing the horns, of this devil, man, the horns of their democracy. that which they love so much, man. You see? So America is through, man. And the Lord is gonna visit this place via earthquakes, man. Okay? Don't it does let me see. Hold on. Right? Hold on. The Lord is written in the place. Let me see. Second Ezra 9. Yup, this is Second Ezra 9 and 1. It says, He measured me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, right? You see what I'm saying? This is the Lord. This is the doing of the Lord, man. Right? And uproars of the people. It is uproars of the people, man. Okay? Because this devil is getting ready to have a what you would call a global reset, man. So he's you know, people are suffering all across the planet Earth, man. Okay, you know, Santa Claus, you know what I'm talking about. He said that in the event of a global reset, man, it's going to be some very challenging times. Of course, right? You know, things must go to shit before they get better. You know, order out of chaos. You see, you know. And real quick, I'm gonna bring this out just to show you that it's the Lord that does the earthquakes. It's the Lord that brings. Even though He said it, I'm gonna just get an account for it in the scriptures, where the Lord made an earthquake happen for the sake of His, His man, His prophet. You see, this is Acts 16 and 25. It says, at midnight, Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto Yahweh. And the prisoners heard them, and suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's bands were loosed. And the keeper of the prison awakened out of his sleep, and seeing the prison doors open, he drew out his sword and would have killed himself, supposing that the prisoners had fled. You see? But that just to show you to prove that the Lord brought the earthquake, for the greater good of Paul, man, and Silas. You see? So, with that, man, Lord willing, you'll edify them, say shalom.